I'm here with my good buddy Hunter from the Ringbrothers. All I gotta say is I'm saying nothing because he's gonna go through this magnificent masterpiece. It went to the Quail.
It went to the Quail.
It went to Las Vegas.
It went to Spring Mountain to do a track day.
Spring Mountain to do a track day.
And then it was at the Wind Concourse event.
Yes.
And now it's here.
Now it's here at SEMA, all right? Most of the time, these type of cars are just imagination. You get a rendering of it and it stops there. But no, it's here, it's tangible. I can taste it. But so Octavia, please go through this build for the people.
Absolutely. So this is our 1971 DBS Aston Martin Octavia. And
Yes.
because Aston Martin is so infamous with being in reference to James Bond, that's where we got the name Octavia. So there was a movie, Octopussy, and her real name in the movie is Octavia, and therefore that's the reference.
So that's the theme of it.
Exactly.
Oh,
So we
wow.
wanted to make something that would be very fun for James Bond to choose and have a
Yes.
little bit of that tech side that you would see in all the the Bond cars.
Yes. So does that mean at some point there's going to be some?
There's some pretty cool tech within this car.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Do we get the James Bond?
Not quite the guns, but we got a couple other things that
Okay.
not too far off from
Okay.
that.
All right. Well, shoot. Take us through it. Take us through
Absolutely.
it.
So this is a fully carbon fiber car. Whether it's exposed carbon or silver, it's all carbon fiber.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. The only metal on it is we got a two-frame chassis, two-frame cage, the chassis, and then the firewall. Everything else is carbon fiber, including the X-bracing on the interior of the engine bay.
It's like 99% of this
Yeah, it's
car.
a lot. Yep.
You might as well just say 100.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, dude.
So compared to the stock, we widened the front of the car 8 inches, widened the rear of the car 10 inches, and we moved the wheelbase on the front forward 2 inches and pinched the nose to give it a super aggressive look.
Whoa.
But similar to the stock ones, they had the 4 headlights. We wanted to keep that. We wanted to keep the slack grille.
to kind of have that
Enhanced-
homage
Exactly,
to the
yep.
tradition. Yes.
Yep, and we had the enhanced bumpers. The front and rear bumper are CNC machine billet that we then chromed. All of the exposed carbon on this car has a V pattern.
Okay.
And it's all pointed towards the front of the car. So if you notice, you got your center line,
I see the center line.
and that line will follow all the way through the interior of the car, out through the back of the car. And on the back, there's a transition. So everything from the front's going up and over, everything from the bottom is going over into the front. So the transition also rotates on that lower valence again.
Wow. Is that so? That's like the midpoint where it just.
Yeah, everything kind of converges onto those 2 points.
Wow.
Yeah, so then going
Holy smokes.
into it, we were gonna put a Aston motor into it, but given our timeline, it wasn't able to be something we could do. So because of Aston Martin and Ford's history together, we actually ended up throwing a Coyote into it. With a custom Harris supercharger, they made like a front snorkel so that we could tie into the airbox. Every vent that you see on this car is fully functional. There's nothing that's fake.
Really?
So the front feeds directly into the air intake. The side ones help extract heat. The rear quarter ones are ducted to help cool the brakes.
Yeah.
If you notice, the clamshell hood is something that kind of allows us to create a separation in the wheel well. We had to CNC machine our own uprights for this car so that we could use the Porsche center lug connection and get rid of the bolt pattern.
So that's that pin style?
Correct. Yep.
Oh, wow.
The original 71 DBSs had a really cool wheel. They had this kind of like spider web looking wheel. Or spider leg looking wheel with these side ducts. We liked the look of it, but as solid as it was, it made his car feel really heavy.
Okay.
So we did like an airframe version that was inspired off of that original one. That was all one off by HREs.
Wow. So you can still see some reference to that original wheel style in this.
Yep.
And then it's cool because it also helps, you know, display like the brakes and the high
kind
tires.
of cool a little bit.
Yes.
You notice you got a bit of a tire wear from when Ben Collins was pushing on the track a little bit earlier this week.
That feels like 200 plus miles an hour right there.
We were working within a very technical short section of the track, but even on that short straight, he had this thing between 120 and 130 miles an hour.
Wow.
and then come deep diving into the corners.
How does this thing sound hitting that
Awesome.
time?
Yeah,
Really?
there's one video of it on social that was just like a cell phone teaser. And it's wild. Definitely recommend checking it out. Ben Collins will be doing like a full production with a drone, and they've hooked up a mic to the exhaust, so it's going to be super, super fun. Can't wait for that to come out.
I gotta check that out.
For sure.
Holy smokes.
So we got to give some love to Gentex on this car because they did a lot.
Oh, wow.
One of the cool things is they custom made the side mirrors of this car. And if you look close, they've got a little RB logo that will light up green. And then they did all the machining for the bottom, the carbon for the top. We finished it for them. Speaking of the James Bond reference, Gentex has got a new technology, which is a glass visor.
Okay.
It's a transparent visor.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you actually sit in the car real quick.
Okay.
So let me reach behind you.
Okay.
Put that in one turn.
One turn.
It might be, I don't know if the power's on, but we'll see. Okay, so actually, the little asterisk on it, hit that asterisk.
Okay. Right there?
In the asterisk or the, there you go.
There it is right there. Oh, wow. And there's that transparent. Oh, wow.
So you can see the green on the,
Oh,
close the door
wow.
on you. So you can see the green on that. You notice how the visor actually darkens?
It's just dimmed down.
So you can change that to different levels of intensity from fully clear to fully dark.
Is that what this little touch panel is right here to adjust it?
Yep. Then you got your rear view camera,
What?
which is your LEDs. And it's, notice the headliner, you got your dome light.
What?
So
This
hit
looks
that-
like Vegas in here.
Hit that center button.
This one here?
Yep.
Okay.
Then hit it one more time.
Okay.
Beams, yeah. And then we
One more.
basically what we had to do was start with the raw channel.
There you go. So you can change the colors, you can change the pattern. Some of them are noise activated, so they'll actually change the intensity of the beam.
As it's picking up sound.
Yep.
No way.
We work with some other great companies. One of them is AWSOME. What
Okay.
they do is 3D printed stainless steel, like we mentioned in other builds.
Yes.
This
Yes.
build has a lot of that. So anything that's basically 11 inches or smaller is likely 3D printed stainless. So a good example is the shifter. If you look at it close, you can see that the shifter is like see-through and hollow.
Whoa.
And that's because we 3D printed like a fin blade setup. So everything you touch that's kind of on a smaller side is all 3D printed.
There's no way you could do this by hand.
No way you can machine that.
You can't machine
can't.
this.
You have to print it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 3D printed or
What's
they call it additive manufacturing.
out of manufacturing?
Yep.
And what type of material is this?
Stainless steel.
This is stainless steel. And the same
the
thing with the
e-brake
part?
is also stainless.
steel.
And if you notice, you can kind of see that the e-brake's got a little bit of that pistol shape.
It does. It has that.
James Bond reference.
Wow, dude, this is gorgeous, man. Now, was this shifter made is this one piece?
That's
Or did
all
it-
one piece.
That's all one
Yep.
piece.
At least the top portion
top
of it,
portion.
and then we got set screws to kind of help connect it to its arm.
Yeah, yeah. And what type of transmission are you guys using?
It's got a Tremec 6-speed manual.
Oh wow.
Thing's a blast to drive. It definitely does not want to go slow. It wants to go very, very quick.
You can feel it. It's like,
Yeah.
give me more, give
Yep.
me more.
Yep.
Wow, this is too awesome.
And what's kind of cool about the 1971 DBSs is no part of their electronics are ran through the column, and that includes the horn button. So you can
What?
push on that, and it's not a functional horn button.
What?
Instead, what they did is they created this cluster that mounted to the column. So we had to reverse engineer how they did that so that we could recreate something similar.
Okay.
So that column kind of mount that you're seeing, the left
Yeah.
side's your normal like turn indicator,
Okay.
but your right side's a pull lever, and that's your horn.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Oh wow. And it
Yep.
had, I don't want to scare anybody.
Don't worry, there's been a few people that have made me jump.
Yeah. Oh, wow. And that same style transitions
Yep,
from.
everything you touch has got
Yes.
that same texture pattern.
Wow.
So all of those AC knob adjusters all have that texture.
It
The bottom
does.
of the rear view mirror all has that same texture pattern that was 3D printed stainless.
And this is all a part of like that 8,000 hours design
Yep.
beforehand.
Yep.
And this is before you guys even touched the car, or was it kind
Some of it, most of it was.
Okay.
Some of it was still being designed as we were building it. So as we were building the outer structure of the car, the interior was still getting worked on and designed because all the different foam in this car is also CNC machine foam and then leather wrapped.
Wait, you mean even the foam that I'm sitting in?
The
Inside?
headrest on the seat is the seats we modified the bolsters and just hand did those, but all the leather for like the door panels, the front of the car, all of it is machined foam and then leather wrapped.
It's beautiful, man. It is seamless. Wait,
Even like all the trim pieces and bezels, those are also all 3D printed.
that's all
stainless.
3D printed. What's the percentage of 3D print you would say that's in this car? If you
Well,
had
it's
to put
still relatively low just because of the size of the pieces.
Yeah, but it makes it a lot easier.
It makes it a lot easier, and you can do things that you can't machine with that process.
Which
So
helps
that's
you.
what's really cool about it, for sure.
Okay. Now wait, before you close that door,
Yes.
what? This looks very familiar.
It does look. What do you think it is?
That my lady has one.
Probably so.
That's from a Miata.
That is.
That
Yeah,
is
that
a
one
bit-
little handle piece is from a Miata. We 3D scanned the original one because we wanted something that's going to be really sleek and small.
Yes.
And then we CNC machined that new housing out of brass and brazed that to the trim piece because we wanted a chrome trim piece to run all the way around the perimeter and the only brakes to be at the door. So all of that is all brass that was chromed.
Really?
Yep. And so we basically machined all that out of brass, chromed it, and had it brazed before we chromed it.
Wow, dude. That is beautiful. That is
The
so.
exterior handles are out of a newer Aston Martin.
Oh, those are. So you have a lot of like little.
We got some
subtle-
old, some new. Yep. Try to keep to that Aston. Same with the hood hinges are like a newer Aston Martin hood hinge.
Yeah.
The bumpers are all wraparound bumpers, which is original to the stock Aston. We CNC machine ball out of billet. It's got dual fillers similar to the original one. Down here you can actually see the transition of the carbon where it splits from going forward to bottom. And that's where it all is going to kind of reconverge up towards the front.
Oh, that's what you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Where it meets the meet point.
What's kind of cool is if you notice the Aston badging on the front and the back,
Yes.
we inverted their colors. So on the rear, we polished the whole thing so you see the carbon come through.
Oh, wow.
And then on the front, we did a black Cerakote so that you could see the silver pop through. The exhausts are titanium that we CNC machined in-house. It's got a carbon fiber sleeve and then an end cap on the other side that's also titanium with a titanium tube that runs through the middle and then a third piece that allows us to bolt it onto the exhaust on the upper end.
Oh, wow. This is trick, man. This is like, if you're gonna, so I saw the original, was it 71?
Yep.
Aston Martin, right?
Yep.
No way in the world would I have dreamed this from that.
Yep.
And I don't know how you guys did, because it's like, some cars you can say, I have a vision for this.
Yep.
That one, I
No
said,
clue?
no clue whatsoever.
That's definitely the advantage of working with some pretty impressive designers and
Yes.
other people.
And who was the designer who did all the rendering, the initial rendering?
Yeah, so that was, the main one was Gary Regal, and then he's got a couple people that work with him to kind of help on the CAD side. It should be in the car. So yeah, just a phenomenal group of people between his team, the guys that help with building it internally, our other guys that do all of our CNC machining, and we can't throw enough love towards people like Gentex and HRE for all the work that they do.
Yes. And then, speaking of Gentech, you were showing that side mirror in rear view is from them.
And that's
Is
the
that-
camera.
That's the camera.
Yep. So we didn't want to obstruct the body lines by throwing a shark fin, so we actually notched it down to clearance for the view range of the camera.
Really? Now, is that section, is that also carbon fiber too, or is that little
That
notch?
little section, we actually 3D printed it and then bonded it into the carbon to make it seamless.
Gosh, freaking carbon fiber,
Yep.
3D printing. It's so cool to see how you can apply like today's technology
For sure.
to something like vintage, classic,
sure.
right?
Yeah, and we're always trying to see like what new technologies out there
Yeah.
and try to make it just kind of push the envelope for what these classic cars should be.
Dude, this is awesome, man. Well, I know you got to run. You got a lot to do.
Yeah,
but
it was fun.
But we'll appreciate your time. I'm gonna wipe my drool marks off because I left like 60 of them on there. But man, thank you so much and for what you guys do. This was just mind blowing.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Appreciate
dude.
it.
Man, rock on, dude.